All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We are on the corner of Higley Road and Warner, where a major vehicle accident. Several people have been, at least two that we saw, have been brought by ambulance, which is leaving right now, right there. Again, we're on Higley and Warner. There is definitely airbag deployment. Gilbert Police and Fire Rescue are asking people in the area to avoid. This is actually in the westbound lanes, going westbound, right at Higley and Warner. Again, that's Higley and Warner. What looks to be, from where we are, two vehicles. The roads are blocked going westbound on Warner. Gilbert Fire Rescue asking people to avoid the area at this time. Once again, we are on scene. Those of you just joining us, on the corner of Higley and Warner. This is Valleywide News, and we're on the scene here. It's just north of, just south of the silos. Just south of the silos here. If you know anybody in the area or that's driving, you might want to ask them to avoid the area. You can see coming southbound on Higley Road, quite a bit of a backup already. Once again, let me try. Everybody's been brought to the hospital. Airbag deployment on both vehicles. We've got a black SUV and a small passenger vehicle. You see a gentleman walking, which presumably is the driver of that vehicle. Like we said, from what we saw pulling up on the scene as we're getting set up, the person in the SUV was brought by ambulance. At least one we did see. Not sure if there's more. Quite a bit of glass and wreckage on the ground. So if you are in the area or in the Gilbert area, anybody coming Higley southbound, right at Warner, there is quite a bit of a backup building at this time, definitely coming southbound. So if you're in your cars and you see this notification on your Facebook, YouTube, or on Twitter, this is the reason. We got a two-vehicle accident, airbag deployment on, from what we could see, definitely the SUV. And I'm pretty sure as we pulled up, we did see airbag deployment on the sedan as well. I want to say last week sometime, or at the beginning of this week, we had another accident at Higley and Warner, as well as a seemingly commonplace Higley and Ray Road. Not sure why so many accidents in this area, but a lot of the residents in the area have mentioned it in other posts. Again, if you're just joining us, we have breaking news. We are here on Higley and Warner. Multi-vehicle accident with airbag deployment. We definitely saw one person being brought to the hospital via ambulance just a short time ago. Stand by, everybody, as we readjust here. So Friday night, we encourage everybody to drive safely, especially if you're in the area here coming southbound on Higley. You might want to try and turn down another road if you can. People coming to a red light, so we got some cars blocking us. Once again, we are Valley-wide News, formerly known as Valley News Box. We are live breaking news and events all across the valley, so hence the name change to Valley-wide News. As you can see, coming southbound on Higley Road, a number of cars backing up all the way way past Higley and Warner here. Coming south, multi-vehicle accident with airbag deployment, Higley and Warner on the west side. So westbound lanes on on Warner Road. Westbound lanes on Warner are currently closed. They're having vehicles turn left on Higley or right on Higley. So if you are in the area, you're urged to avoid the area if possible. We are Valley-wide News, live, breaking news and events. Currently live on Facebook, YouTube, on Twitter at Valley-wide_news. Once again, those of you just joining us, at least one person we did see taken away in an ambulance from what appears to be from that SUV with airbag deployment on the right. We did see a person that looked like he was the owner of the sedan just in front of the SUV, walking and getting some items from it. So thankfully it looks like he is okay, at least from what we can see. And we are Valley-wide News. We've taken a short little break and some live news. We appreciate you coming back. We're going to try and ramp up as much as possible. So Valley-wide News, breaking news and events all across the valley here in Arizona. We have a tow truck now coming in. Again, if you're coming southbound and you have any vehicles that got this notification or YouTube or even Twitter, maybe follow us. If you're coming southbound on Higley Road, quite a bit of a delay, as it looks like they're only going down to 1 or 2 lanes. Coming westbound on Warner, it is completely shut down, at least for the moment, while the tow truck moves in. And actually, we do stand corrected. The gentleman that was coming from the sedan was actually here to pick up items from the vehicle for a friend or relative. So it is likely, especially from what we saw of the wreckage, that all people in both vehicles were brought to the hospital. It's pretty bad. Two-vehicle accident. We hope both people, or the people that are in both vehicles, are okay, and obviously a pretty bad wreck. Once again, we are Valleywide News, formerly known as Valley News Box, here live on the scene at Higley and Warner. Again, Higley and Warner. Westbound lanes of Warner are currently shut down due to this accident. A large amount of vehicles backed up coming southbound on Higley towards Warner. If you are in the area, police and fire are asking you to avoid the area for the moment, while rescue crews clean up the wreckage. And again, our thoughts and prayers are with the people involved in the accident, hoping they make a speedy recovery. Once again, to those of you just joining us, we're live on the scene here at Higley and Warner in Gilbert, Arizona. Two-car accident, both with what appears to be the airbag deployment. Several people brought to the hospital. If you're in the area and headed southbound on Higley, you're asked to avoid the area or try and turn off if you can. Quite a bit of traffic coming southbound. Westbound lanes on Warner are currently shut down. As we said before, please do us a favor. I know it sounds like a mute time to do so, but like, share, and if you can, and you want to see breaking news and events here in the Arizona area, live independent media, please share this out and subscribe. valleywidenews.com, Valleywide News on Facebook, YouTube, and Valleywide_news on Twitter, formerly known as Valley Newsbox here in the Valley. Live, independent, and local media. We appreciate you joining us. Again, a multi-vehicle accident. They're cleaning up now. Several people brought to the hospital. Higley and Warner. Quite a bit of a delay in traffic, at least a half a mile or more back, coming southbound on Higley. Once again, as we mentioned before, everybody, several people have been brought to the hospital. Our thoughts and prayers are definitely with them and their families. Airbag deployment, Higley and Warner. Please drive safe on this Friday evening. If you're coming southbound on Higley, you're asked to avoid the area if you can. If you're already in that backup of traffic, which is right here, quite a bit of cars coming southbound. You're likely stuck in there. There's no place to turn off. It does appear that the tow truck, at least one tow truck, is here. They're cleaning up the scene at this time. And like we said, we hope everybody is okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do have young folks and anybody actually on the roads, please drive safe. This is probably, I want to say, the second accident on Higley and Warner this week or last week, as well as Higley and Ray. For whatever reason, these areas tend to be a hot spot for accidents, so we ask that you see a yellow light to stop and avoid such accidents that we've been seeing here. Once again, live breaking right now on a two-motor vehicle. Somebody going the wrong way. Hang on, somebody's going the wrong way. Please stand by. Wow, they just turned left into oncoming traffic. That could have been another accident, ladies and gentlemen. Please be careful out here. That person turned left instead of going right and almost went into oncoming traffic. My goodness, that could have been a bad one, as cars are coming 45 miles an hour headed east on Warner. Somebody coming out of the Keller Williams parking lot attempted to turn left, not seeing the median, and turned into oncoming traffic. This is what we mean, people. Be safe. This could have happened just now on air. A major accident, a second one right before our eyes. So thankfully, cars started honking. They turned around and went the opposite direction. Wow. Again, we urge, that's the reason right there, urging everyone to please drive safely, pay attention to traffic direction, east, west. Sounds silly to say, I know, but obviously we just saw that. If you saw us pan the camera quickly, somebody made a left turn in the eastbound lanes, tried going west just moments ago, and it was almost a second accident right before our eyes. Cars coming at 45 miles an hour up to the Higley and Warner light. What we see happen so many times in situations like this is people are, as those people did, pulled into a shopping center here to look at what was going on and attempted to go out of the shopping center rather than make a right and attempt a U-turn. They simply made a left directly into oncoming traffic, and thankfully it was avoided with several cars honking their horn. Please be careful out there, everyone. So just to give everybody an update, traffic going south on Higley off of Warner, they have opened the left turning lane on Warner coming westbound to be able to turn south or left on Higley Road. And as you can see off to my left there, the traffic is starting to lift at this point. Hopefully some people have heeded the word and avoided the area. Crews are on scene and cleaning up the wreckage. Several people brought to the hospital. If you know anybody in this area, please share this out. If you don't and are interested in live breaking news and events across the valley here in Arizona, please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube or Facebook here. We're also on Twitter, Valleywide_news. To everyone here around Arizona that used to see us out and about, we used to be called Valley News Box and have changed our name to expand our reach. Valleywide News. We're valleywidenews.com, Valleywide News on YouTube and Facebook, and Valleywide_news on Twitter. All right, everybody, once again, we want to request that you drive safely. We are going to wrap things up here on the scene. Crews are still in the area. Tow trucks on the westbound side of Warner. Please, if you're seeing the flashing lights, slow down. Let's avoid another accident in this area tonight and moving forward. We appreciate everyone joining us. If you see live breaking news and events anywhere, do us a favor. We have our Facebook messaging. You can also call our hotline. We appreciate everyone.